Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. I know that it's been a while since I last filmed and uploaded a video, but I am back with some new content. Now in this video I decided to give you guys my top 3 tips on how to stay organized within your shift. This video is geared towards those of you who work more of an 8-hour shift than a 12-hour shift, just because if you work 12 hours you have at least that extra 4 hours to really get things done and leave on time. But if you're working an 8-hour shift, you do know that like every single hour goes by super fast and every hour is super crucial to making sure that you leave on time. Now obviously things happen where your patient might go downhill last minute, where you might have to call a rapid response or a code blue, and that's okay. But on a regular day, this video hopefully will help you leave on time, and also to use like every single hour to the best benefit for you and for your patient, and to be able to like leave on time and not use incremental overtime every single time that you're working. Now where I work, they don't really appreciate incremental overtime. They try to get us to leave by 7:36, and if we don't leave by 7:36, we have to leave an email for our manager explaining what happened. So whether that be a rapid response or a code blue or waiting for a float to come in, whatever that may be, we'd have to like email them and explain, okay, this is what happened, this is why I'm leaving late. Now if you feel like you're that person that's always leaving late, an hour late or a half hour late, and you're just not getting a grasp of staying organized, and you find yourself charting last minute, you find yourself charting in the last hour of your shift, definitely keep watching this video. I hope that it helps, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Alright, first tip, come into work early. So I like to come into work about 6:30 p.m. I work overnight, so I usually start work at 7 p.m. I like to come in at 6:30 and get a head start, get ahead of the game, get to know who my patients are, start writing on my patients, and get rapport early. We like to do bedside, so I like to just come in, take my time, write on my patient. Later on I can go ahead and read extra notes on my patient, but I like to get everything together, get organized, get bedside report, and then I'll be able to come sit down and read more on notes. Now if you come in late, if you're coming in at 7 o'clock or you're coming in right at the time to clock in, then that's going to stop you from really being ahead of the game and getting a head start, because you're already coming in late. So don't do that. Get to work early and just get ahead of the game. Just do what it is that you need to do to get rapport on time. Alright, tip number 2 is to use your time, your free time, wisely. So make sure that any free time that you have, like after assessing your patients, everything like that, sit down and use that time to start charting. Some nurses, they like to wait till later on to start charting on their patients. I used to be like that, but honestly at this point in my career, I'm like, any free time I have, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to start charting on my patients, because I don't want to have to deal with that later. At any moment your patient can just go downhill. Like I said before, you have to call rapid response, or just any of your coworkers' patients, and you have to step in and help out. And you don't want to be thinking in the back of your mind, oh my god, I haven't charted, I now have to transfer my patient out to another floor, and I haven't even charted on the rest of my patients. So use that time to chart, and chart like patient education, update your care plans and your notes, fall risk, all of that, focus assessments. Just start little by little. At least if let's say you have 5 patients, at least if you've done 2 out of the 5, that's good. Just sit down and just start to do like the extra charting, and then maybe later on do your focus assessments. But I like to use my time, my free time, and like really sit down and start charting and not wait till last minute. Alright, now this third and final tip is going to help you leave work on time and stay organized as well, and that is to delegate. You need to remember to delegate. I know that in the beginning of my nursing career, I was a little nervous to delegate, but now I utilize that to, a whole nother level. Like, I don't have an issue with delegating to people now, because there are times where you're going to feel super overwhelmed, especially if you're nearing the end of your shift. You're going to be like, damn, I did everything by myself. No, you need to delegate. You need to know what the scope of practice is for everybody. So the CNAs, the secretaries, the UA, whoever it may be, you need to know like their scope of practice, what it is that they can do within their scope, within their practice, and be able to tell them like, hey, I need you to help me out with this. Can you go draw some blood on this patient? Can you, help me, boost up a patient? I need help with this, that, and the other, just so that you'll be able to have more free time to sit down, to chart, to just get the things done that you need to get done for your patient. Especially if you have like an admission, you have all this extra stuff you need to do. You need to set up everything for your patient. You don't want to be finding yourself in a patient's room. Okay, there's no ice, there's no water. Now I'm gonna go to the kitchen and get that. There's no this, there's no that. I gotta go get this for my patient, but at the same time, I still gotta ask them their admission questions. I still have to assess them. I still have to make sure that they're not like bleeding through their dressing, like their dressing not super saturated. You know, just make sure that you are delegating. You can delegate to the secretary, you know, let the secretary know, hey, can you make that phone call for me, so that you're not wasting time making that phone call. If you have time of your own, obviously, you know, why not just go ahead and do it. But if you don't have extra time, definitely delegate. All of that will help you leave on time and to stay organized as well. I hope that these 3 tips that I gave you guys will help you stay organized within your shift and help you leave on time. You don't want to be that last person who's still charting in the last hour, who's struggling to try to get out and leave on time. Obviously, as a new nurse in the beginning, you're gonna, you know, be that nurse, but that's okay. You know, that's why you're learning within your, you know, career to just get better with your time and be more organized. I hope that, you know, this video does help those of you who do struggle with this. If you have any tips of your own that help you stay organized and on time, please leave it in the comment section below. I once again thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.